All right, so I mean, obviously some of the bad news is already baked into this stock, but I want to ask you, we're going to hear from Kelly Ortberg right here on CNBC even before the call. What are you expecting? What can he say to increase investor confidence in this stock?
I think he's sort of in a tough situation here because the vote is going to be, is going to be after, or at least the results are going to be found out after the call, of course. So I think he just needs to say, hey, we're laser focused on getting this negotiation settled with the union, and then I think they really need to rip off the Band-Aid and come out with however they're going to raise capital and issue equity or whatever form of capital raise they're going to do, and get that out there so it's sort of off investors' minds. It's obviously weighing on the stock. And then thirdly, talk about how they're going to get back to a 38 per month rate, and then on top of that, get the cap lifted and their relationship with the FAA. I think those are sort of the near term, the three large things that he needs to talk about this morning to get confidence for investors.
Tony, anytime we're talking about issues with the company and you get to thirdly, it's probably not a great situation.
It's a lot of moving parts.
Yeah, a lot of moving parts there. Let's get to the union vote. Big pay increase there. What's your expectations? We've heard our Phil LeBeau say it's likely going to be a very close vote. What are your expectations for the vote? I'm not saying that you have on-the-ground knowledge, but just your general expectations as somebody that covers the company. And if this doesn't happen today, if this vote doesn't go the way to get this deal approved, what does that mean for the stock?
Yeah, it's not going to be a good thing if the vote doesn't get settled today. I think Phil is right. It's going to be close. Obviously, it really comes down to this defined benefit program. Obviously, the pension, which is just it's just not what most companies have in modern times, and I think it's going to be a sticking point for Boeing in the union. Hopefully, it gets settled, and they're using that as a bargaining chip for maybe a higher wage. But they need to get this done and knocked out and move on, because obviously the stock's not going to do anything because it's driven on production, right?
Okay.
And if 737s are not being built, then there's no cash flow.
Yeah, I want to go back to that. So that cap is 38 a month from the FAA. If they can get that lifted, how big of a deal is that for the stock in your mind? What is that going to signal to investors? And then what does that mean for the potential trajectory of this stock that's really seen a lot of declines over years, ever since those crashes happened a few years ago? It's been a lot of bad news for this company.
Right. I think the sort of the goal, keeping your eye on the prize, is really production. And the way to get to that, of course, assuming the negotiations and this equity issuance come out relatively soon, is to get to that at least 38 a month, which is probably not going to be well into next year. But there's a lot of operating leverage in this business. We've discussed this before, and it's a really good business once these factories are at rate and used to their capacity. It's a great business, and it's just a great free cash flow business. So I think that's going to be a key. CEO Ortberg's relationship with the FAA, which it sounds like it's incrementally more positive than previous management, and I think getting that going and having the FAA on the same team is going to be a big positive to the stock.